I've been carrying the veil. Yeah. I've been carrying the veil so long I forgot it was a choice. Forgot the weight of it, forgot the shape of my own voice. Underneath the ash, underneath the protocol and fog, there's a man who grew up on this island in the gray and cold, who watched his father disappear inside himself by degrees, who learned that silence was the tax on staying on your knees, who wrote it down because the writing was the only door that opened from the inside. Every bar a corridor. I moved through 8 chambers on this album building this. The fairy and the ghost and the gray and everything I missed by being invisible, by choosing ash above the flame, but ashes weight too. And I've been carrying the same weight that the veil was meant to lift, except the veil became the weight itself. The thing I wore became the thing I blame for keeping me from speaking plain. So here I am, no veil, just the island and the water and the truth inside the tale.
The veil lifts, and underneath is just a man.
Staten Island born, doing what he can.
Ashen Veil was armor, now the armor's laid aside. Cold Lotus Chamber,
Nowhere
left alive.
What does it mean when the invisible decides to show? When the smoke clears enough to let the outline of it go into view. Not confession, not performance of a wound, just the record being set before the album ends too soon. My father never set the record, held it in his chest until the chest became the record, became the archive, the arrest of everything he couldn't speak, the war to waste away. I watched it calcifying him until it was too late to lift the shift, to bring into the light of even one room. I swore when I was 12 I would not go that way into the tomb of silence, but I built a different version of the same. Called it art, called it protocol, called it by another name. Ashen Veil, the name was distance. Distance was the craft. Distance kept me functional. When distance cut me in half, the veil was useful until it wasn't, until it started costing more than what it saved. So here I am, accounting for the loss.
And underneath is just a man.
Staten Island born, doing what he can.
Ashen Veil was armor, now the armor's laid aside. Cold Lotus Chamber,
Nowhere
left.
The island doesn't care if you're invisible or not. The water runs the same whether you're seen or forgot. The ferry keeps its schedule, the gray sky holds its ground. The silence tax keeps compounding whether you make a sound. So what is the veil for? If not for those who need to move through systems that would stop them, plant a seed in soil that denies them, document and disappear. The veil was always purposeful. I just needed to be clear about when to wear it and when to lay it down. This is the laying down, this is the sound of 9 chambers finally open, of a lotus in the cold, rising from the mud with a story to be told. Ashen Veil is not a costume I can take completely off. It grew into the skin, the ash became the cloth. I'm made of what I witnessed, what I carried, what I wrote. Every silence that I broke and every silence that I swallowed whole. Staten Island made me gray, the gray made me precise. The precision made the protocol, and protocol was price of staying sane inside a system built to drive you out. The veil was sanity, the veil was what the work's about. But the work is done enough to name it. Name the island, name the weight, name the father in the hallway, name the ferry running late at midnight with the broken dreams and people going home. Name the gray, name the flag, name the silence and the bone beneath the silence. Name the hand that moved the walls, name the ash, name the protocol, name the chamber in its halls. Ashen Veil, the veil was never hiding me from you. It was holding me together until I could come through. Cold Lotus Chamber, 9 veils lifting in the cold. Staten Island, we were always here.
We were always bold. The veil lifts, and underneath is just a man.
Staten Island born, doing what he can.
Ashen